Standard ready-to-wear calculations, measurements that you need to have. It's a must-have for everybody so that you'll be able to make exactly what is sellable in the market. Vicky James standard. Now, I'm also going to be exposing how to structure your bubu gown, Vicky James standard. It's not about cutting fabrics, placing fabric on the table and cutting. You go cut and finish, your client go wear am. E no go come resemble wetin people dey see for market. So follow these measurements I'm showing you here and you will get exactly what the people want to buy. Do you understand? So now, if you use these measurements, you don't need to measure. Because when you are making fabrics or you're making styles, you don't know who is going to wear it. And since you don't know who is going to wear it, you have to use acceptable measurements in the market. Okay, so write these measurements down or save this video somewhere. Anytime you are making your own, feel free to call it up and use it to cut your styles. Now, I'll be showing you how to make your structured bubu gown also in this video. If after making your bubu gown and it's not standing, my sister, nobody will want to buy it. Even the mannequin when they go take sample and for market, it will be looking like rejected something. So there are some things you have to put here and there to make your own bubu gown stand. So that even if you are not there and you gave it to someone to sell and the person hang am for mannequin, only the style, only the structure of the bubu gown go dey invite customers. Are you ready? Are you ready to hear it? That's what this video is about today. So the first thing is your neck width. Neck width is chest divided by 12. Whatsoever you measure, if you say, send me your measurement, and know that some people are very wicked. When you tell your customer to go and meet somebody to help you take measurement, some people are very wicked. They will take wrong measurements. Just know that one. They will help you to take wrong measurements. And at the end of the day, you'll be having issues with your client. But when you have this standard measurement, all you need to tell your customer is, please go and buy tape. It's 50 naira. Or you tie it on your chest. That's all you need. Tie it on your hips. That's all you need. Tie it on your tummy. That's all you need. Then use these measurements I have written down here for you to cut. And you are okay. Don't rely most times on measurements that your client went to somebody to go and help him to measure. At the end of the day, it will be wrong. Learn how to do what works for you. Okay, that's what this video is only about. Use these measurements I have given you. Now, there's a lot of some things I want to talk about, like on getting to your hips. Your hips is either 8 inches from your waist or 9 inches from your waist. If the person is very extremely tall, 10 inches. If the person is tall, 9 inches. But if the person is average, is 8 inches. Do not add, do not remove. You will get exactly what you want. Now for waistline, let me be talking as this video is going. For the waistline, it is 6 inches from the bust point or 5 inches from the, let it not be lower than 5 inches and let it not exceed 5 inches. Now your waistline is even better for you that is a little bit above your belly button very well. Okay, that way you will see shape. If your waistline goes down below your, the 2, except the style you want to make is like that, except you want that measurement for the style you want to make. But the average flare gown we see in the market, average pencil gown we see in the market, let the waistline be above the belly button. If it's not above the belly button, you and that person go look somehow, more especially if na person wey get tummy. If na person wey get tummy, you make it there for belly button or below the belly button, my sister, you go redo that cloth or you go pay for the fabric. Okay, so that's what I decided to come today to explain to us. Now the next video you are going to be seeing is my video in my studio where I'll be showing you how to structure your bubu gown. A couple of people have been asking me the general size measurement of bubu gown. Now for children, I will do that later, but let me do for adults because That is what I received a request for. Okay, but children can actually have bubu gown. Now, this particular thing I'll be doing now, method I'll be doing now, is for every adult, female adult, even male adult, because nowadays guys wear bubu gown. So even male adult, this is my borderline. I want to believe that you know what borderline is about. This is my borderline, yeah? An average adult, hmm, except if the person is on a plus size, which I have done the calculation, you already got, I want to go with 3 inches for the neck width. Now it depends on you, the style you are making, if you want it very deep, if you want it very low, if you want it, but the lowest you can go for neck depth is the same 3 inches. Okay, and I connect. So this is an average neckline for every adult. 3 inches, highest 3.5. If you want it to lap on the neck, you can decide to make it curve, you can decide to make it V, you can decide to take it even up to your bust area. How, and the neck depth depends on you. Do you understand? So this is, I'm giving you a standard size that if you want to go into the ready to wear business for bubu gown, this is what you can cut, and just anybody can buy it, anybody can wear it. Do you understand? Without, with little or no adjustment. Now you are going to place your tape like so and take it on this line, and you are going to measure 23. Do you understand? You are going to measure 23 inches from this back of your neck to here, 23 inches. But if you are measuring on your client, do not do this thing I just did now. This thing I did now is size chart for ready to wear. But if you want to get a particular person's measurement, do not measure straight. Measure from the person's shoulder, then measure the normal sleeve length where the person will want it to end. The person might want it to end at 10 inches, 15 inches, 21, anyhow the person wants it, measure for the person. But let's assume that you are making generally and you want to sell. Okay, measure from here to here, 23 inches, right? Now the normal length, acceptable length in ready to wear bubu gown is 60. Gown length 60. 60, if the person buys it and the person is short, you want to go and reduce it, fine. But even if the person is tall, do you understand that 60 is short for the person? Remember, you folded 2 inches inside, so the person can afford to lose. Do you understand? So 60 is the standard. Now the next standard we are going to be looking at is the sleeve opening. Okay, now the standard sleeve opening standard is 23. Okay, that is unfold like this is 11 and a half. Okay, 11 and a half. You can shorten it if the person buys it and takes it home, the person can decide to shorten it. If the person wants to open it more, he can decide to open. In fact, that 23, for you to even open it more, that means you want it to be over big. So hardly before they open, people would end up wearing it the way you made it. Okay, that's for sleeve opening. Then you are only going to come in by 2 inches. Okay, and then you slim out. Now on getting here, come up by 1 inch just to have that roundish figure for your, and that's all. I told you that the sleeve opening is 11 inches. There's something I skipped. Make sure, don't joke with it, shoulder slant, very necessary, so that your shoulder will not go standing. Now there's something I said I was going to tell you people. When making bubu gown is not kaftan. Bubu gown is not supposed to be fitted. Bubu gown is supposed to be wide. Okay, that's why sometimes you see Vicky James wearing extra large, that is how it's supposed to be. Now any other style you decide to put in front of your is just style, but this is the normal bubu gown style. Now for your bubu sleeve to fall is unacceptable. For your bubu hem area not to stand is not acceptable. What do you do? Please help me to put heart stay here. Help me to put heart stay here. But even if you don't have heart stay, anything at all, but do not use fishing line. Do not use fishing line. Now, sometimes when I make mine, okay, I even prefer to use this boning structure, this boning item. Can you see it? I prefer to use this. I will insert it in the sleeve and close it up. Okay, I will insert it in the sleeve and close it. So let's even assume that my client takes this cloth home, okay, and washes it and decides not to starch it. Even if it's chiffon material, this sleeve will still be open. It will still be looking this way. So the sleeve of your bubu gown is not allowed to fall. It's not allowed to fall. I don't want to remove this one. It's supposed to stand like this. This is how it's supposed to be. Can you see? So these are the extras you go just to make your client feel loved. Okay, so when your client wear am, e go stand. No be say you go wear bubu gown, e go come fall like say na blouse you wear, like say na crepe material you wear. You see, e no go, except if you made it with the fabric with the in ten tion that you want it to lap on your body. But if you want it to stand Vicky James standard, please, this is it. Look for anything you are going to be applying on the sleeve to make it stand. E could be hard stay, e could be normal stay, but me I prefer it to stand very well, so I use boning structure. Boning this boning item is not only for corset, e could be used for a lot of other things. Any style you are making that you want to have structure, use boning structure for it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video.